Hey, what's up everyone? We got a bunch more news for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite as the game is coming very close to its scheduled launch window, which is on September 19th, so it looks like there's no delays. So let's kick this off first by talking about the new story mode trailer that has recently arrived with a ton of hints basically to the plot of the storyline, as well as visual changes to the cast, and showcasing pretty much every single character that's coming at launch. In my opinion, this is definitely the best looking trailer that has been released so far for the game. Just looks more detailed and just looks better in general ever since the very first trailer announcement for this game. I kind of wish the very first trailer was this story mode trailer. I think it would have made the development a lot more smoother. But, you know, it is what it is. The reception, for the most part, has been pretty positive. So people are, you know, getting better vibes, I would say, when this game is finally released and not so worried as much. So first off, in terms of the trailer, we see a very short glimpse of Spider-Man in his black suit. Which is a huge tell that Venom will indeed be one of the DLC characters after launch, especially when every character from the leaked list from a long time back is confirmed true, including a bunch of DLC characters still yet to be announced. We also got a short glimpse of Ghost Rider, Firebrand, and Dormammu, which we already knew were in the game in the first place. We also see some more Jeddah, you know, wrecking havoc in the game. Some Dr. Light too, which is really cool. I wish they found a way to make, you know, Dr. Light a playable character. That would be awesome, but I don't know if it'd really work. But it's nice to see him anyways make an appearance in the story mode. Now the biggest takeaway from this trailer is definitely the very obvious visual changes, the biggest one being Chun-Li, of course. We were told by Capcom that there would be a day one patch when the game launches with a bunch of visual overhauls and improvements to a large number of the complaints, and we're seeing some of these improvements already in this trailer. Chun-Li's face has been a hot topic for MVCI for quite some time now, and you know, a lot of concerns basically for such an iconic character to look so horrible from those previous trailers. So hopefully the memes will die down a bit now, but for anyone who wants to main Chun-Li, now you won't feel as ashamed to play her. I think it looks a lot better than before, but of course let me know what you guys think. Other characters look better too, such as Chris Redfield, I noticed, and I really hope they improve the UI of the game overall before the launch, and the portraits of the characters personally. I still think they look a little bland and they need some touching up. But there's hope now since they're of course changing the character models and such. But let me know what you guys think of these visual changes. It's nice to know that your voices and concerns are, you know, being heard by Capcom, and they're trying their best to fix this game up as much as they can before it actually launches, which is really soon. We also got some more news on MVCI besides the trailer for the story mode, which includes all the available game modes that are coming with the game at launch, and it looks like there's quite a bit, so I'll list them off for you guys. First off, we have story mode. This is the main offline mode, of course, that will feature a ton of cinematics and where your heroes will face off Ultron, Sigma, and I'm sure you'll be able to play most of the cast. And there's a lot going on, it looks like, now with this recent story mode trailer, so it's not just Ultron, Sigma. We also have arcade mode, which we talked about before, so anyone who just wants to dive in and play against the CPU. We also have mission mode coming to Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. This will probably be similar to MVC3, where you'll have combo challenges for your characters, but the description says various tutorial missions and advanced character-specific challenges. So it would be nice if they, you know, taught some starter combos for each individual character to get people, you know, just started into the game and jump right in. So it doesn't look like there'll be much tagging combos. It'll be character-specific stuff. If the combos are difficult enough, I might just bust out the hand cam and well, I'll record some myself and, you know, have some nostalgic videos coming to the channel. We also have training mode and versus, no surprise. We also have a collection mode. Basically, it says the Dr. Light database contains numerous unlockable items, including cutscenes from the story mode, character stage information, concept artwork, and character stage audio tracks. So this is basically a nice addition to keep people occupied. Earning stuff in the game is basically just, you know, a collectible thing for to see everything you've earned so far. Now for the online modes that'll be available for the game, we have ranked and casual matches, pretty much standard. We also have something interesting called the Beginners League, and it says a special league fought between players of rank 14 or lower. So this is pretty interesting. I wonder if this might, divide the player base a little bit. Shouldn't be anything to worry about, but it's something to keep in mind. But from what I understand, you will not rank up from this. So if you're someone who makes a Smurf account, you could probably beat on low ranked players for the rest of your life if you wanted to. I still think this is a great addition to the game, but like I said, my only concern is that many of the beginning players will just be stuck in this and not ranking up and be playing this forever, and then we'll have like this kind of little small divide in the player base. But it is what it is, right? If you're someone who's going to be ranking up, you'll be playing against the higher ranked players anyways. We also have lobbies and leaderboards. This is standard, and we also have replays. There will be a replay system, but I think it's for personal replays. I don't think it's, I don't know this for sure, but I doubt you'll be able to search up other players' replays, search their names and stuff, something similar to this CFN for Street Fighter V. We need more information on that. But at the very least, we know that you can look at your own replays and, of course, upload them or research them for matchup stuff. So even though we got a lot of information recently on Capcom pushing Marvel's Capcom Infinite to the esports side, it's good to know that there's still a bunch of offline content that's going to be in the game to satisfy the casual audience. So hopefully they can do a balancing act on that, and then they have esports as their backup plan if the game doesn't do so hot at launch. But they're on a good start now, fixing those visual changes, and hopefully the reception will stay good for this recent trailer. We still have some information that still needs to be announced, such as what the hell the last Infinity Stone does, the Soul Stone, which I'm eager to know about. And then we still have a bunch of events coming up real soon too as well, such as Gamescom right around the corner, August 22nd to 26th. And we have the Toronto Fan Expo on August 31st to the 3rd. And then at the same time we got PAX West, which is the last event on September 1st to the 4th. So 3 big events still to come around the corner here. And then one last thing I'm concerned about is the netcode of the game. So hopefully the online structure of it works well, because that whole esports thing is saying they might have some online tournaments. So we'll see how that goes. Unfortunately, we did not get a beta test to test that netcode directly. So we're just going to have to cross our fingers for launch like we usually do when a fighting game comes out. So that pretty much sums up most of the MVCI news. The final bit though is that the entire launch roster is now confirmed. They wrote that down in the description of the video. 30 characters playable at launch, so that'll be 15 characters on the Capcom side and 15 on the Marvel side. And the last 4 revealed was Dormammu, Firebrand, Ghost Rider, and Jedha. So this means that the rest of the characters from the leak list are DLC, which we already know is Sigma, which is the first DLC character. He's coming first, and then probably the next one will be Black Panther, if I were to guess. Then we have Venom and Monster Hunter still to be confirmed, but all but confirmed. And I was really hoping for Monster Hunter to be, a launch character. I think that would have made the game much more appealing, especially from the Capcom fan side of the game. I think Capcom was holding back a little too much on their best characters that really pop out and make you want to buy the game. I think they're gambling a lot here on this DLC, because people have to buy the game in the first place if the Capcom wants them to buy all these DLC characters. I think we also have Winter Soldier on that leak list as well, off the top of my head, but I think I'm missing someone. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think of this news, the visual updates and stuff. Are you guys a little bit more, I don't know, you feel better vibes on this game now, or you guys are still concerned or worried, or you need to see what happens when this game launches? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll keep you guys posted on more fun game news in the future. So have a good weekend, everyone. Take care.